Yeah, we do have some really nice rain moving into the state. We certainly need it. The state's been in a big drought, especially the exception being southeast Oklahoma. They've had a really nice rain over the past few weeks or so. They've actually put a dent in that drought. But the rest of us, we definitely need to see that rain. And it's all moving up from the south and the southwest, so lots of rain falling across southwest Oklahoma. It is moving to the northeast at about 15 to 20 miles an hour, so it will be in Oklahoma City here in the next hour and a half or so. Now, parts of Oklahoma County have already seen a couple of raindrops, but the heavier rain, it's going to take a little bit longer, but nonetheless, a nice steady rain across southwest Oklahoma, a little heavy at times even. But zooming in just a little bit closer, a nice rain now moving into parts of Blaine and Caddo County, Grady County, and Western Canadian County. You can see down there just around Purcell, we have a light to moderate rain, but more rain is moving in from the south and west, and that's going to continue to be the trend over the next several hours. So kind of central Oklahoma, we're starting to see some spotty showers showing up right in the heart of the metro, but some light to moderate rain across the far south and southwest part of the metro. And just kind of looking at our downtown camera, no rain right now here in the city, but certainly cloudy. This is part of our Pike Pass SkyCam network. And because of the clouds and the rain moving in, temperatures really won't move a whole lot today. We're at 48 degrees. We've got a west-northwest wind at 5 miles an hour, and temperatures should hold steady in the mid and upper 40s as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon and even into the evening. So right now, temperatures in the low 40s across the northwest, mid and upper 40s across central Oklahoma. We still have some upper 50s and upper 60s in the far southeast, and that's ahead of this boundary that's just kind of hanging out in southeast Oklahoma. It's not going to move a whole lot. We've got this north wind between 5 to 10, and the wind's going to stay pretty light as we go throughout the rest of the day as well. So this rain, it's basically on a range rain all the way from parts of New Mexico, and that's actually going all the way into parts of the northeast U.S. So this wave, it's a nice wave, and it's just going to keep on pushing out some rain as we go throughout the evening, overnight, and very early tomorrow morning. So this is the first wave. As we get into Friday night to Saturday, we have a weaker wave moving in, but still a really good chance of some rain across the state as we get into Friday night to Saturday morning. The rest of the weekend looks pretty dry, but now we're watching this next storm system that should be moving into Oklahoma sometime during the day Monday. And right now, it also looks like it's going to bring a really good chance of rain and storms and possibly even some severe weather for portions of central and eastern Oklahoma. Of course, we're going to fine tune that as we get closer, but it's definitely there, and it's been there for the past few days or so. And then by the time we get to the middle of December, now we're talking Thursday into Friday, we're watching this next storm on the west coast, and that will eventually be headed our way as well. But as we go throughout the rest of the day, the rain's going to continue to increase from the southwest to the northeast, basically along and just north of I-44. But eventually later tonight, all the rest of this is going to fill in from the west to the east. So most of everyone's certainly going to see this nice rain. But as we get to about mid to late morning, eventually that rain will come to an end, and most of it will be in far eastern Oklahoma. So how much are we looking at? Well, these numbers haven't changed a whole lot over the past couple of days. And generally, again, most of that rain is going to fall right around or just north of I-44, with maybe around an inch or so in Oklahoma City. But the farther north and east you go, we could pick up anywhere from 1 to as much as around 2.5 to maybe 3 inches of rain. So for today, temperatures again, they're going to hold steady, really not moving a whole lot. We may climb a degree, we may drop a couple of degrees once the heavier rain comes in, but generally upper 40s, eventually mid and upper 40s in the north, but kind of holding on to the 50s and 60s later this afternoon in the southeast. For this afternoon, these chances already going up quite a bit. For this evening, it's going to be a lot more likely that we're going to have some scattered showers, and then overnight tonight, it's 100% guaranteed as the storm system continues to lift off to the north and east. So temperatures tonight only dropping a few degrees. By tomorrow morning, we're going to be back in the mid 40s, low 40s across the north and west. Tomorrow morning, just a slight chance of some very light rain in Oklahoma City, but the higher chances will be in the southeast. Tomorrow afternoon, skies actually become mostly sunny, so we're going to work in some sun. Temperatures climb into the upper 50s, not a bad day. Tomorrow afternoon, the slightest chance of some light rain across far southeast Oklahoma. And then by Friday, more clouds move back in. Temperatures back in the mid 50s until the rain moves back in Friday night. So we have several waves of rain and storms over the next several days, which is certainly a good thing. But overall, temperatures don't look too cold until about another 8 or 9 days out. Lisa, back to you.